Lakissa says she has vivid memories of being dragged into the woods by relatives and forced to perform sex acts when she was only 6 years old. She remembers not one abuser, but 3. She never spoke out then, but now, over 2 decades after the abuse ended, she used the internet to speak her truth. However, after hearing her story, her family, including her biological mother, Willie Mae, called her a liar. Take a look.
After 2 decades of keeping quiet about it, this past December, I went on Facebook Live to tell my story to the world. So I did a live, and I put it on Facebook, and I pretty much exposed my abusers and confronted them of what they did to me when I was a child.
The only thing I want to say out my mouth is like, why was you molesting me when I was 5 years old?
Hopefully I'll be getting the call back. I've actually got the call from Steve Wilkos already, basis about child molestation. And just people who go through things in their life and they feel like they have to carry that or bottle that in, and they don't, they never talk to anybody about it. So mind you, my mother was incarcerated and a recovery crack addict, and she gave me 2 who had like kids. They all were older than me. I felt that I was going to be in a protected place. I was placed there to be cared for. But what happened wasn't that. I was basically being used as a sex slave. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember being passed around from room to room. I carried it, I dealt with it, and now I'm speaking out about it because it's just not fair. I didn't have nobody. My mom was locked up. The people that was supposed to be there to protect violated out of me, bruh. And it's to the point where it's like, how do y'all expect me to continue and go on and not speak about that? Nobody ever apologized. Nobody ever said anything. But y'all closed me out, and the whole family hate me because y'all think I made this up. I don't have to make it up. It happened. It happened. I can't even feel comfortable with bringing my own kids around. And people carry that burden and they don't talk about it. Don't nobody give a about me. Like I'm being raped from here to there by everybody. Like what the is going on? Seriously, you know, to the point where when you get older, it becomes baggage on your life. Like it really does, because it still bothers me. It hurt me more now than it hurt me then, because I can think about it and put together what the hell was happening. Then I didn't know. I didn't know enough to be able to tell anybody like, hey, this is what's going on.
Look, I don't have to lie about anything, and I'm definitely gonna go on a talk show and have a lie detector test and prove, you know, everything is what it is. I be wondering like how my life would have been if I just wasn't exposed to that, or if I just had somebody there to fully care for me the right way and protect me from that. I be wondering to myself like, how would I have turned out? I tried to, you know, just love my kids unconditionally, give them everything I didn't have, you know, be the mom that I used to wish I had and the protector I used to wish I had. You know, everything I didn't have, I try to be super plus to them, because it's like I know how important it is to not have it.
I'm faking it, trying to accept them and love them, and I'm even scared to take my children around. So and I have to come out with it, because it was moments where I was breaking down, pulling over, crying in my car, and
Nobody knew what was wrong with me. I couldn't say anything. There was times where I tried to be intimate, and I would see the faces, and it would literally bother me to where I couldn't do it, but I couldn't share that because I didn't want to creep the person out.
Sure.
And, you know, it got to a point where I was like, listen, this is deeper than I think. This is literally eating me up in the inside. Like, because from a child, I used to wonder, why me? I couldn't really figure it out. And so I didn't really know what was going on. I just knew something was different, and that it couldn't be right, you know?
So tell me exactly what happened to you.
I have the 3 vivid memories. My mom, I just remember my mom saying, I'm gonna go away for a while, and you're gonna stay here with this. And I said, okay, because before living with I loved the and, you know, every cousin I had there, and I thought this was gonna be a happy place. The one female cousin, after her boyfriend would leave, they were all like older and bigger, probably like grade. She would come get me and take me into the room and tell me to perform oral sex.
And how old were you at this time, do you remember?
I had to be about 5 or 6. After that, I would hear like whispering like amongst each other, and I could never make words out. I just know it was like talk, conversation, and another one would take me into another room and make me do the same thing. And the also would do that, lock me in the room, have me do that. And it was another time that he actually just walked me out into the woods. I could hear my grandmother and my brother and everyone yelling my name, and I'm trying to like get out of the woods, but he's not letting me come out of the woods.
Lakissa lies about a lot of stuff, just like she lies about a lot of stuff, just like when she came to Virginia. She told the lady that I said she could stay with them. I didn't tell her she could go stay with that woman in that woman's house. Another example is that she would tell me, I said, well, she'd tell me that she was going to school and she wouldn't go to school. Lakissa is a liar. She lied about where she going. She lied about not having money. When I heard it on Facebook, I called Lakissa. I got in contact with Lakissa and asked her, was that true what they were saying on Facebook? And she said, yeah. I said, well, why you lied to me? I said, I couldn't believe it. I said, you a liar, because I asked you when you were little, even up till you got grown. What the hell anybody touch you? You tell me no. I feel some type of way for even when she got grown. Why you can't tell me that? Sometime like on holidays and stuff, she come back and she still talk to the people that did stuff to her. So that just make me really think that, no, that did not happen. I don't know why Lakissa's saying these things. Maybe she just need attention like right now. She'd like to be the center of everything. So I don't know, she might be trying to get her friends' attention or something to get what she wants. When these results come out, I sure hope there's a lie. I don't want my family to be did something to my little girl. Like I said, I'll be very hurt and devastated because I love them so much.
Do you feel you bear some responsibility?
Yes, sir.
For what happened to her?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir, I do.
Now, if she passes a lie detector test, would you like to see your family members criminally prosecuted?
Well, I'm gonna leave that up to her. You know what I'm saying? Because of
so you wouldn't want justice for your daughter?
Well, I want it, but I just hated the hit lasted so long. Like I said, them people still had fed me, had gave me food.
Oh my God!
I didn't know
so if somebody gives me a meal, they can molest my children?
Well, she's a grown woman now. I'm gonna leave that up to her.
Okay, but she's still the damage is done. Your daughter's 34 years old and been living with abuse for over 2 decades.
I don't think that's hurt me just as much as it hurt her.
Lakissa came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked her, when you were a child, did those 3 cousins make you give them oral sex? She answered yes, and the results for Lakissa's lie detector test is that she told the truth.
Lord,
I need all of y'all to stand up.
Put yourself out there, because you said everybody's going to turn their backs on you because nobody wants these people to go down.
Right.
But you're very brave. I hope you get the things you need. And Willie Mae, I hope you'll be there for your daughter and you don't slip up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Good luck to you guys.
Thank
and please,
you.
you will let us know updates, right?
I
okay.
definitely will.
Thank you.
Thank you.